Today's Thursday, it's the 19th of December, it's 2024, and I'm starting my walk today in Ses Salu, right down on the beach, right down by the sea, and then I'm going to head off towards Palmanova. But let's have a look at the beach first of all and see what it's like here in Ses Salu. Well, as you'd expect, there are no beach beds out, and the bars are closed. Somebody doing some work on a bar over there, and pretty much got the place to myself. Sea's a little bit grey and a little bit choppy today, and temperatures are really mild. It's heading up to the high 20s and might get even a little bit higher than that later on. But it is overcast, and the sun is struggling to get through those clouds. The sea's got some big waves on it. We're due some strong winds this afternoon, and certainly at home there was quite a lot of breeze, and later on we're on a yellow warning, particularly in the south, so down here. And though the waves don't look particularly big, they're quite long, and maybe they're going to build up. Right, what we can see on this side though is the big build-up of seaweed that has happened with the various storms that we've had over the winter period so far. Well, it's less than a week to Christmas. I'm not doing a Christmas video like I did last year. I did a compilation where I invited people to give videos, send their videos. I haven't got round to doing that this year. Just life seems to be so hectic now I'm retired. Anyway, I'll think about that for next year. So if you have anything, then we'll try and collect them all together for next Christmas. So this is the Rincon. Sometimes come here. Anita used to go there. I think she used to go with her gym ladies, and they used to meet and have a drink there. And we're just walking up now into Ses Salu, which it's got a few little shops and things, but very little bars mainly. There's the Third Age Association there, which is very popular. Yesterday I was in Caliu, and coach loads from here that went off to Caliu, so must have a good patronage. And somewhere which is on our to-do list, which gets longer and longer by the day, is the tapas bar across the road there, which we've heard good reports about. On the left here is the Hotel Ses Salu. You can see up there they've got some scaffolding up there doing some work. That's the gardens. We're going to have a quick sneak through there. All closed up now. But quite a nice hotel. Not stayed in it, but have visited there on a number of occasions when our children have been involved with various modelling assignments. Well, it looks like they're having a bit of a remodel. This is the time of the year they get all of that sort of thing done. Across the road they've got their tennis courts. If you can see them through the trees there. It's referred to as the Hotel Ses Salu Spa Oasis 4-star SUP, and the SUP means superior. It means it's almost a 5-star, but not quite. Lights are actually on in the spa, so maybe that bit's even open. Don't know about that. Very much a residential area, other than the hotel here and its apartments. It does have apartments which are open all the year round, but all of these streets have residential houses on them, and quite a number of restaurants which are very popular, including the Maison Ses Salu, which is where I was on Tuesday night. And they do a fantastic menu del dia. If I carry on up here. I'm going to end up by the Maison Son Caliu and by the road that goes into the main road that goes into Palmanova, but I'm actually going to go left here. Across the road there's a nice little park area with some benches. Nice place to go and sit and relax at this time of the day. The park's empty, there's no children in there. School. Those schools coming rapidly to an end, and two of our grandchildren here have had concerts over the last couple of days, and it was nice to see them singing away. They go to a Spanish school where the main language is Mallorquin, Catalan, but their two songs were both, that I heard, were both in English. It was really nice. This is the back of the Fergus Hotel. A huge piece of waste ground, which, well, waste ground, park ground, I don't know what you want to call that, but it's certainly not ground that's been developed, which is quite something. So basically I'm walking around the Hotel Son Caliu, and then I'm going to go back towards the sea. This is like the back door, and you can still see the work there. There's a sign, Hotel Son Caliu, with more scaffolding on this side as well, so must be quite major work that they're doing. Across the road here we've got Penny Lane. Steve just coming out of Penny Lane. Must have just had his breakfast there, his coffee. And they do a very good Christmas lunch. I've been there once before. We had our school party, and later on today, unfortunately I can't go because I'm picking the girls up. The 41 Club are going to be making another presentation to the cancer support group, so that's great. Now I could go that way, and that would take me to Palmanova. Not really any access down there to the sea, so I'm going to go straight up. And just down there we can see the sea. That's Son Caliu beach where I've just come from. I'm very sheltered here, but I can hear the wind. It's not actually affecting me. Looks like we've had a couple of trees lopped down here. I think many people probably wouldn't come up here thinking it's just a dead end, and as far as traffic is concerned, it's exactly that. So we have this little roundabout to help them escape, but for the pedestrians we can carry straight on, and we have a nice little walkway right by the sea. There's quite a few steps, and they're a little bit rickety, well, a little bit uneven, and there's a lot of moss on them due to the damp that we've had. So I will carefully make my way down. And as we go around, you'll see that some parts are a little bit broken. Local council seems to have forgotten about this path and doesn't do a great deal at all to repair it or protect it or or anything really. Just pop your eyes over the wall there. Almost an inviting swimming pool down there. Sunbeds are out. Temperatures are going to, I'm sure they're going to hit 21 today, which is what the weather forecast said. And I'm already feeling quite warm. But the views are good round here. Unfortunately, I can't get to the end. It must be unsafe there, and they've put this chain link fence, so I have to go this way. But this area is open. It's quite a drop down to the sea, but quite picturesque. In the distance we can see what was the Punta Negra. You can maybe see the cranes in the distance. That was the Punta Negra hotel. Been taken over by Chinese concern, who pretty much are rebuilding it. Some parts have stayed, but a lot of it is just complete new construction, and it still looks as though they've got quite a way to go before that's completed. And then in the far distance we've got Ilietas, and in the cloud, in the mist, is Randa, which is more or less what I'll be going later on when I go and pick the girls up from school. The sun's really trying hard to get through, giving us a lovely glinting on the sea there. And now we start to be able to see round to Torrenova in the distance. And there we can actually see the tower of Torrenova. The hotels. I'll just carry on moving around a little bit. No real beach here though, there is some access to the sea. Still lots of boats bobbling around in the water. Hopefully the wind that's going to come later on this afternoon, I think the yellow warning doesn't start till this evening, doesn't affect them too much. Just to my right, this is the Ponent Mar Hotel, and that's the rooms there. Got beautiful views over the sea here. Anita's in the UK, but she's saying it's been quite mild there, really. Quite reasonable temperatures. It's the steps that go down to the sea. And if you're staying in the apartments or the hotel here, then you can actually get out through that gate. And now and again it just sounds as though the waves are picking up a little bit. now we're looking down into Palmanova. More chain link fence here, and you can see how old it is because it's rusty. The galvanized zinc that's on the coating's gone, but the wall there just on the other side is actually gone as well, which shows you how unsafe it is. And now that's the end of the promenade bit, and I've got a few steps to take me up to the Ponent Mar, so I'll see you at the top. There you go, that's the steps I've just walked up, and now we're coming round to the hotel, which is just here. Several people have written to me saying how they wish that there were more hotels open, and if there were more hotels open, people would actually come to Mallorca. Well, the local government here in Caliu, that's the town hall's trying to encourage that, and one thing they're doing is to lay on the buses as of tomorrow, 20th of December. The number A11 bus is restarting. Just looking at the hotel, I think maybe they're having a delivery. So the A11 bus, which will take you from the airport all the way through to Marineland, I think is the first stop, and then on through Ses Salu, Palmanova, Magaluf, right through to Santa Ponsa, and then on to Baleares. I'm not sure if it's going all the way to Camp de Mar yet. That's where it normally turns around and comes back. So I could have come up this way. Pender Lane is just down there, by the way, and so I've taken the scenic route, and I'm going to head down now towards the sea, towards the little harbour that they have here in Palmanova. And most of this particular area is residential, so people live in these houses, apartments. Some of them are holiday apartments. People come just for a few weeks a year, and then some of them are actually rental apartments for holidays. Right in front of us, that's the little marina of Palmanova. Quite often forget, I do, that Palmanova does have a marina. It's not very big and doesn't have any huge mega yachts in it, but it does have a few boats, and it's a little refuge for them here at the end of the beach, which is virtually deserted, as you'd expect. There you go, there's the little marina. Club Nautico of Palmanova, got its office down there, and the few boats that are here. Just on this side, these are the Porta Nova apartments. They're also undergoing a little bit of a paint job. Giving a bit of a lift. And looks like some of the apartments are being completely fitted out as well, so there's quite a lot of work going on in there. I can see the port a little bit better. Modigliani. It's a restaurant, had a complete revamp about a year or so ago, and now it's open again, but not for the winter time, just in the summer. Just coming up to the children's play area, which is a place our grandchildren come to enjoy. Climbing around the pirate ship, sliding down onto the beach, and then climbing up on the pyramid made of ropes. Toilets and the first aid station, they're all closed for the winter period. I'm guessing they're going to be opening around about March or thereabouts. Obviously, I'll keep you posted as things change along the frontier. And the sea does look very calm, but every now and again you see a wave crashing on the beach. So that could change. Something else that could change. It's the pizza restaurant, which is across the road there. It's now has a curtain all the way around it, so we can't see very much that's going on. Actually, I can see straight through it, but there's obviously a lot of work that's going to be going on there during the winter time, and that will be completely remodeled for the new season, so hopefully they'll get that finished before the season starts. And we'll have something different. Not sure what it's going to be. Speak to Julie, my font of all knowledge. So that's the main drag. Takes you through Palmanova, but I'm not going to go through there. I'm just going to go back towards Ses Caliu. This is where I was walking, and we saw the lights. And this is the main street where the action is here in Palmanova, so this is where all the shops and the bars tend to be open. There are more bars and more restaurants open further up, but this particular part, it's a bit of a concentration. So this is Besiki, the sushi restaurant that Anita and I went to, and well, we didn't know what to have, so we had their like special, which is like a tasting menu, so we tried all of those. It's the Jaipur and the Roski. And the sushi across the road. That one is Sakana. And Ajimoli, which is one Anita and I both particularly like, particularly their tapas. Nice to see the ferreteria back open. I think they've had a little bit of a break, but ferreteria's opening, and the cycling shop's open. It's the charity shop. If you get something when you come on holiday, bring it here. If you want to leave something behind, why not donate it to the charity shop? I'm sure they'll find a use or a home for it. I'll make a few euros. Get your SIM cards here. I'm breaking out into a little bit of a sweat here, just getting that wall. Well, with Anita's, we quite often go into Cantoni, That's a place recommended by Eduardo and Angela, I think, are frequent visitors there, and we always get a good welcome and a nice cup of coffee. See the flags up at the top blowing in the wind. The temperature on the pharmacy says 21 degrees, and I can believe it, I can feel it. Palmanova stamping, they will print things on your shirt, and another ferreteria-like shop next to it. Got lots of furniture. I normally park across the road, there's a big car park there, but I started my walk in Ses Caliu, so I've got to make my way back to Ses Caliu. This is the car valet service. They'll clean your car inside and out. Just leave your car and you go for a wander around Palmanova, and it's all squeaky clean when you come back. And this is the Bazaar Nova. It's a Chinese shop where you find just about anything and everything. Lots of things you didn't know you wanted. Well, I've just popped in because there's a couple of things I knew I wanted, so got myself some little candles, electric ones. They're $1.99. Across the road there's a school, and they'll be breaking up in the next day or two, if not today. Today or tomorrow? Oh no, it'll be next week. Too early yet. Another bike shop. Just going over. I had one in Palma, and I was right in the middle of the city, and it just barely skimmed above the top of the buildings. Surprised how low it was and how noisy it was going over the city. It looked pretty official though, so I guess that was the reason. The Hotel Gabarda, which there, that's a 2-star hotel. There's a couple of bars down there. Carry on up here though. Here it says it's 12:23, and it's just shown the temperature to be 20 degrees Celsius, so very warm. So it's just coming now towards Ses Caliu. So Palmanova and Ses Caliu sort of merged. It's a restaurant there. It's called El Cruce. They do a very good menu of the day in the week time, and if you're here on a Sunday, then they do a good paella, and they'll do a meat or a fish or a mix. And we tend to have the blind paella, which is the one without bones and shells and things. And then just up the road there, that's Club de Hielo at the top. But there's a Teddy up there, which has got all sorts of things, a little bit like a Chinese shop, but a bit different. And across the road from that is a Salvation Army second-hand shop. So just going past El Cruce, petrol station and car wash next to it. And then on this side is the refurbished hotel, which is the Fergus. It's got a rather long name. It's a club of some sorts. Again, closed up for the winter. It was originally the Voronova Hotel, and I used to come here quite often because a friend was the manager. As part of it, it's an all-inclusive hotel that has some parts that are not included in the all-inclusive bit, and that might include the Irish pub, sports bar. So you just need to check what's included, what isn't included when you're booking your hotel. And across the road is another residential part of Son Caliu, like the new Son Caliu if you like. And that's all residential, leading right up to the supermarket. It's quite a big Mercadona, which both Anita and I use quite often. So I'm heading now in the direction of Palma. I'm not going to go that far though, just to Maison Son Caliu. This building on the right is a building which is built specially for the youth of Calvia, particularly the Palmanova and Son Caliu area. It's called Estirador, and well, basically it's a youth club. As such, I've never actually been in, so can't tell you much about what's going on inside there. They do have a table tennis on the outside. I did say that Son Caliu doesn't have much in the way of shops. It does, of course, have the big Mercadona across the road, and that does have a little shopping area. And then here on the right, there's a few more little shops. And then just beyond Maison Son Caliu, there's another level which has got things like hairdressers and ferreteria. Another pharmacy here. Some of the pharmacy signs now are multicolour and give you a lot more information than just the fact that it's a pharmacy and its opening hours. How's my time going? I've got a little bit of time. This is Maison Son Caliu. And across the road, that's Mercadona. I'm just going to carry on this way. I'm going to walk around the block because I need to go and book a table. I've had orders, you know, Anita might be away, but she still sends the orders through. Maison Son Caliu did for a time become Restaurante Al Carbon, a barbecue restaurant.
It only lasted a year or two and then it went back to being Maison Son Caliu, but some people still know it as Al Carbon. Maison Son Caliu is how I'll always remember it, I suppose, even when it was Al Carbon. Place we've been going to pretty much since we came to the island. There's a lavanderia where you can come and wash your things, have them closed. They do it on an industrial scale here for hotels and restaurants. Used to come to an office here. It's gone. Hairdressers. And I Love Fabrics. If you want some curtains, cushions, that sort of thing, that's what they do. And then this is the ferreteria. I don't know what's happened to that, it's all shut up now. There's another school across there, that's the car park to Mercadona. When I'm parking, I always go in there underground parking, winter and summer. In the summer, it means you're out of the heat. And in the winter, it's just more convenient for me. Used to be a garden centre in the Mercadona car park. That closed. And the one across the road closed for a time, it's now reopened. Quite handy, particularly for the people who live just in this area. So I'm just walking around the block now. In fact, I'm heading back towards the Son Caliu beach. I'm not going to go that far down. Just down there's a road that goes off to the left, and that will take you down to another small little beach. And right in front, down at the bottom there's the Son Caliu apartments, which is part of the hotel. I'm going to walk along this road, which has quite a number of bars and restaurants. Vet across the road, and this block all along the right hand side here are all restaurants. Some of them open, some of them not open, some of them just for sale. It used to be tomatoes and it became various other things, but now it's for sale again. Was the Venetia. Chinese is closed. Los Piquis is open. Oh, he is open as well, snooker. The one I'm interested in is Archie's, which is here, because I've been told to book a table once Serena comes over. Let me go and get that sorted. Right, that's that job done. I've booked the table. So we're going to be coming for fish and chips. Not sure why Serena wants to come for fish and chips, but there you go. Down there, that's the Hotel Ses Caliu, so see, it's all interconnected, Ses Caliu, with these little alleyways that take you from one street to the other. And we're just coming up to Martha's apartments, which you might see some of those which are available for holiday lets. And that's where Anita used to go for the gym, and then the gym moved, and I don't think she goes anymore. And I'm feeling a bit of a breeze, which is quite pleasant actually, because it's getting a bit too warm. And well, there's Martha's. Stop there. And that's Es Generador, the building, the grey building over there. And just to put things into perspective, we're just back towards Hotel Ses Caliu. And then just up to the right, I've walked all the way around the block, would be Maison Ses Caliu, the restaurant. And they've got a little park here. So that's my walk done. Now I've got my job to do, which is to go off to Yacht Majorca to see the girls and take them for lunch. So thanks very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.